Well, I think we figured out a solution to the air filter situation on Teddy's truck. He broke the last one, the plastic part that goes inside the element that holds the top half and the bottom half together. On a crash, he actually broke a piece of plastic. The engine sucked it in, and it functioned as a piston stop. Fortunately, the engine's fine. Really lucky with that, but couldn't have it hanging out to the side anymore. But really, really like these Kyosho air filters because, believe it or not, I've done some A/B testing with like standard big block, big wide open air filters before. No difference in the tune, no difference in performance. Again, no difference in the tune. So either way, the air filter is definitely not a bottleneck in any way. So I wanted to stick with this because they're great. You know, you can pour a cup of water over this while the engine's running, and it's not going to inhale water, and the filter will stay dry. But it's not a restriction. So these are great for the mud, the rain, the snow, anything where it's wet. And I don't just mean it keeps the filter clean from like a lazy perspective. That it does too. But the main benefit is it keeps the filter dry. You know, if your filter gets caked up with mud or snow or drenched in water, the engine doesn't breathe, it gets really rich, it doesn't run right, it loses tune, sometimes it'll stop running entirely. Either way, it's not fun. These filters prevent that from happening. So we ended up replacing the 90-degree boot with this straight piece of hose. This is actually a liquid cooling hose. This is EK Water Blocks 3/8 inch inner diameter cooling hose. It was a nice tight fit, but the inner diameter is still significantly wider than the inner diameter of the outlet of the filter or the inlet of the Venturi on the carburetor. So it's not a restriction, but it was a tight enough fit where I had to put it in boiling water so we could get it to fit over each end. In fact, it's so tight, I think when we service the air filter, we'll probably just take the cap off and remove the element with the filter still mounted to the truck rather than deal with that because that's a pretty tight fit. But that's good too because this kid drives this truck so recklessly and so insane. He's had filters pop off before, even when zip tied tightly. So the tighter, the better. So that should be good now. That's about as safe as it could get in this truck with that roll cage there and the heat sink right behind it. It'd be pretty hard for something to give that a significant impact, but we'll see.